There we go. There it is. Come on, come on. Alright, let me send this out. Oh man. Let's turn it up a little. Well, I mean, now's a better time than any, I guess, to get started, so... I'll make another video at some point, pretty soon, explaining my methodology behind all of this hunting, but, for now, we're just starting Pokemon Yellow. I wanted to start in Red, but I didn't realize that the GB Transporter modded cartridge that I have, which we'll get to, needs a Game Boy Color link cable instead of the Game Boy Advance link cable. So I wanted to start a Red, but I'm just going to get holed up way too quick on that. So we're going to go through Yellow. We're going to catch as much as we can. We'll chill, have a good time, see where it goes. Oh. Man, oh man, I'm excited. This is gonna be long. My name. Alright, so we're going to make the name just Ferg. It's going to be the same in every single one. I want as many of these to have my OT as possible. And I want it to be pretty uniform throughout all the games. So that's what we're going to do. Grandson. Alright. Ooh, do we want to do a special... Do we want to do a special rival name? I kind of want to go with the canon ones. I'm going to go with blue. Kind of want to just go canon on those. Oh, and if you do not know, here, let's see if I can show this on camera correctly without messing anything up too bad. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I guess you can get it in the corner. Maybe if I tilt it down a little just so you can see. Yeah, so I actually am playing my physical cartridge. The playback does use an emulator to play it back, but it is reading directly off of my cartridge on the PC. So everything that I'm saving on here is going to be saved on this physical Pokemon Yellow cartridge that I got going on. Alright, I forget, is there's a potion? Yeah, there is, alright. There is a PC potion. This is the calm before the storm. It all goes downhill from here. So one thing, first thing we're going to get is the partner Pikachu. That's not counting towards my living dex total, because I'm not taking that out of this game. I don't even think you can. I haven't tried with the transporter, and if I did, I'm sure it would corrupt the absolute shit out of this game. Like, this game would not know what to do. Alright. Oh. Let's see you. Try your worst, Oak. Absolute class. He's way ahead of us. Yeah, so I mean, the quick overrun, right, of games that we're going to be playing, that we're required to play, in order to get every single form, is going to be red, yellow, and blue. We do have to do gold, silver, and crystal. We'll have to do ruby, sapphire, and emerald. We only have to do leaf green. You could also do fire red. The only thing we're getting is there's 2 special forms of unknown, the exclamation point and the question mark, which were introduced in Generation 3. So take your pick with that. Coliseum, that'll be fun. That's very sure. Well, actually, not even Coliseum, just the bonus disc. You don't need a Coliseum save file to do what I'm doing. But that'll be for Jirachi. I wish, if I was not doing the Origin Dex, I mean, maybe I might do it anyway on stream at some point. I might just show off the Celebi on Japanese Coliseum, because that is pretty cool. But anyway, so Gen 4, we're going to be doing Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So Platinum's going to get most of the stuff. Pearl is only going to be for the Glameow line, so that's Glameow and Purugly. And Diamond is only for the Stunky line, so Stunky and Skuntank. And then also Arceus, which that's going to be a lot of fun to show off. Gen 5, I only have to play White for the Liberty Pass to get Victini, and then everything else can be on White 2 and Black 2. Gen 6 is when we start pretty much having to play everything, well, except for the remakes. So we'll do X and Y, no Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire. We're going to be doing one of Sun and Moon. I think it's only just to get the 3rd starter. That's the easiest way to do that. And then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And then no Let's Go games. We are doing Sword and Shield. We're doing Scarlet and Violet. We're doing Legends Arceus. And then, as far as right now, we don't have to do Legends EA, I don't think. Alright, because I mean, I played through part of it, but I don't remember. We don't get that special form of Floette. Now, there are going to be a few Mons that are impossible for me to sort of obtain legally right now. Most of them are on the 3DS. Most of them are 3DS Mythicals or just other event Pokemon. But I can obtain them through other means to have whatever proper origin region I need. So I'll probably just deposit those straight into home. So off the top of my head, I know like, there's a Magiarna, however you pronounce that, Hoopa, Zeraora. Oh, actually, no, Magikarp I can get on Ultra Sun and Moon because I could still use the QR code for that. So scratch that. Own Tempo Rockruff, which, even though that within itself isn't a form that I need that specifically to be able to get Dusk form Lycanroc. And that's an event only from Gen 7. Pikachu, do we want to give this thing a nickname? No, I don't care. We're not making a bond with these Pokemon, we're catching them all. I mean, this is going to be a long challenge, I mean, 1,400 Pokemon. I'm going to hate this by the end of this. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll love it, because there's a lot of Pokemon games that I either haven't played through in a long time, or I never finished when I got them. Like, X and Y, I never finished it before. So once you get to Gen 6, that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, but this is the formalities. In this game, we're getting almost everything. I'm trying to think, Red and Blue, there are some version exclusives. I know Magmar is one we're going to have to be getting in Blue. Pokemon Red, I think we're going to be getting Jinx and Electabuzz. I think they're both locked to just Red. The Weedle line is locked to just Red, which is... Or I think it's Red and Blue, it's just not in Yellow. And we're getting it in Red. Meowth, I think is another one that's locked to just Red and Blue. I forgot that Pikachu Screaming Yellow was that, like, deathly. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah, whatever. Go away. Alright. Now, the other thing, too, that's going to be annoying for Gen 1 that you're going to be watching me doing a lot. So, one especially, you're going to see me doing it with certain static encounters. But really with wild Pokemon, I'm going to be catching them and then immediately checking their stats and then going online. There's a handful of Gen 1 Pokemon that have differences between genders. So, like, for example, Butterfree is one of those where male and female Butterfree look different in the later games. But in Gen 1 games, there are no genders. Now, there is a method in which you can calculate what gender a Pokemon's going to be. Right, when you move them up to Generation 2, they're going to gain a gender, and that's usually read off of the attack. So back then they were called DVs, now we call them IVs. But the attack DV, if it's under a certain number, we have a female. It's going to be a little easier with certain static encounters to be able to read, but otherwise we're just going to have to catch multiples of certain things. But you'll know when we come across it, because you'll see me read stats and kind of just stare at my screen for a few minutes trying to go back and forth to figure it out. Alright, let's go to get a parcel. I'm just chomping at the bit. Once you get Pokeballs, I mean, this adventure, we're off and running. And for Yellow, we are going to be playing through the entire game. Both Red and Blue, we play up until Cinnabar Island, if I remember correctly. I don't think we have to play past Cinnabar. Like, I don't even think we have to get the 7th gym badge in those games. What am I doing? See, I'm just walking around and yapping, and I'm just completely distracted from the goal. Yep, do I know Professor Oak? Yes, I do. Give me that, please. Yeah, whatever. Is text speed a thing in this? Yeah, we're gonna speed that up. Shout out to Epilogue, though, for this GB operator. I mean, not that they sponsored me, I bought it myself, but I love this little device. It is awesome. And one of the big things that you're going to see that I'm going to use during this hunt for Gen 1 for completing the living dex, that's going to save me a ton of time, is save states for certain static encounters. So I'll be save stating on Pokemon Red to farm all of the Eevee that I need. Only because I need to sit there and farm for gender differences, and if I didn't, I would have to play Pokemon Red or Blue through like 10 times in order to get all the Eevee that I need. So it's much easier for me to just farm them on Red and transfer them all over once I get everything I need. He's giving us a Pokédex, you know, has a little over 10% of what we're actually getting. And a fun thing too is I'm trying to have the original region for every Pokemon that I can. So even if a Pokemon has a later evolution in a different generation, I try to have it originate as a Kanto Mon. The only thing with Transporter GB that I have to do differently than I would want to is that for anything that originates as a Generation 1 Pokemon and evolves to Generation 2, we're not going to evolve it in Generation 2. I'm setting it straight to Generation 3 to evolve. Only because with the Transporter, it's going to show up as originating from whichever region I send the game from. So if I have, for example, let's just say Scyther, right? I catch Scyther in yellow. If I want it to show up as an original Kanto Scizor, I'm going to have to transport it straight from yellow to Emerald, let's just say, for Gen 3, and then evolve it into Scizor. While I'd rather do the evolution in Crystal, I'm much more into having the regions all line up as much as possible for this entire Living Dex. So, I'm hoping to do that. But with that being said, we're going to run up to Old Viridian City. We're going to buy some Pokeballs, and then that's it. I mean, the adventure is going to start. We do have some stuff in this first route that we're going to be catching. Alright, I mean, we've got... Rattata's going to be one of them. We do got to catch 4 of those, which is going to be annoying. That's going to be the first thing, and I'm going to have to be... It's going to sound weird, but gender farming. Gender farming sounds like such a brutal term, but that's what I'm going to call it. Oh... Alright, we're in the mart. Alright, I'm just gonna buy the max. I'm just gonna buy 10. I mean, I guess I could buy more. Yeah, that's true, because this isn't Generation 3 where you get Premier Balls for buying stuff. Alright. And then for my Living Dex ticker, I'm only going to up the ticker once they're in the actual form that they're supposed to be in. So, for example, I'll catch this first Pidgey that I can find, and that'll put my ticker up. But then the next 2 I catch, I'm not going to tick them up until I evolve them. Although, really, I can catch Pidgeotto. I can catch Pidgeotto actually pretty early. It's a rare encounter, but it's in the Viridian Forest. So I may just rock with that instead. So I might just stick to the 1 Pidgey then. Well, let's throw it. We're underway. Just so you can see, here, I'll show you real quick. So I'll have it overlaid. So here you can see my spreadsheet. I have it filtered right now just with stuff that I'm catching in yellow. But if let's see, if I come up here and just do select all, and I scroll down, you can see, I mean, it'll take some time to load, but we've got everything going on. There we go. Missed the old animation sprite. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I'm not a huge Gen 1 fan, but some of the sprites are really cute, though. I think some of the sprites are super sweet. Yeah, so anyway, that's the spreadsheet I'm operating off of. And now, actually, we gotta head on over, and we're gonna get Pidgey locked in here. Do I want to give a nickname to Pidgey? No. Alright, it's another Pidgey. As I said, I'm not going to catch these. I'm going to actually spend more time kind of grinding out in the Viridian Forest to get the Pidgeotto. Jeez. might be helpful too if I pulled up a map. Poke Earth, Route 1, Kanto. Do Gen 1. Just making sure I can get Rattata here. Yeah, I can. Alright. That's all I need to know. I mean, well, duh, I saw one. But is there anything else? No. That's it for Route 1. So it'll just be these Rattata that I can find. And I'm gonna need... It's at least... Yeah, it is 4, because the Alolan Rattata is its own form. Some of them evolve... Some of the Alolan or other regional forms evolve from their Cantonian originals. But Rattata's not one of them. I think for us from Alola, it's... Or slash like Galar, it's Marowak and Weezing are the ones we have to worry about. Oh, so actually here, while we're here, why don't we... One... Jeez! I mean, Rattata's a 30% encounter right here, but I guess it's a good time to grind, too. Because I am going to be just trying to sweep through this game, because the gameplay and beating the champion, for the most part, is secondary. This is just not... This is... Just give me a Rattata, please. It might be more... Oh, I was gonna say, it might be more common in Route 2, but... Alright. Hey, you live and you learn. Yeah, it's a little more common in 2. It's not by much. It's 30% here. It's Route 2, it's 45%. Alright. See, I wish I was really one of those nerds that could just look and tell you right off the bat. Maybe I'll be able to by the end of Yellow. We'll see. Pokemon, Gen 1, Gender Calculator. Alright, so we've got a Rattata. Alright, this thing is level 4. Alright, so its stats. It's got 16 HP. We've got 9 attack, 8 defense, 10 speed. Special is going to be 7. So it's possible attack DVs. So attack is going to be 7. Or, oh, 9 to 10 attack DVs. So I think this means this thing can't be female. I think this thing has to be male. If I'm reading that right. Let's see if I got that right. Yeah, it's a 50-50 gender ratio. So the max attack DV is 7. The possible range on this is 9 to 10. Yeah, so this is 100%. That's male. Alright, we're gonna go up the route 2. Let's on my way up. Let's see. I've got. Alright, so yeah, we can spam through this. Alright, he's gonna show me how to catch Pokemon. Thanks a lot. So while he does that, let's. Oh, he's gonna show me how to catch Rattata. Yeah, fuck you. He missed. Idiot. Idiot. Let's see. Another Pidgey. Another one. What is we doing, baby? Oh, here we go. We've got a female Nidoran. I'm gonna need a tree of these. Yeah, shit. Alright. There we go. I have to keep mental count too. Once stuff goes in the box, I need to make sure to remember that there is only 20 per box. So I'll have to remember to change boxes. There we go. Jeez. So let's see, Nidoran female, we're good with. I mean, either way, this thing's gonna be good because I need a male Raticate. But I'm hoping this thing's female. I think it's male. Pretty sure it's male. Let's see. Yeah, see, most of it is really, I mean, it's all hinging on the attack stat. Yeah, this thing's male. Okay. So, that's Raticate done. So now I need 2 females. Oh, and then we did catch Nidoran female. So we will make that a 3. Alright, so now on this route, I still need 2 female Nidorans. I need 3 male Nidorans. And I need 2 Rattata. Alright, that's a female Nidoran. Alright. Alright, so it's 2. There we go, another Rattata. We're hoping for female here. We're just hoping for female. Oh, it's in the PC. Alright. Sure, let's go check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 20 slots in each box in these PCs. Alright, so we're going to deposit 1 Nidoran female. We'll deposit Rattata. And we'll deposit Pidgey. And then we're going to withdraw this Rattata. We're going to check. Yeah, this thing's male. Alright, so... Bye-bye. Can't have you taking up precious box space. Alright, let's go for it again. And once we get to Viridian Forest, I am going to be grinding up Nidoran male, because it does learn in double kick. And there's our last female. That one's level 6. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. Very nice. Do I want to give a nickname? No, of course I don't. Alright, so we're good on female Nidoran. Oh, there's male. There's the male I was looking for. Alright, so we'll need 3 of these. Thank you. This will now put us up to 4. We're at 4. Do I want to give a nickname to you? No, I don't. I don't want to give a nickname to any of you. Jeez, this is what it's going to be. I mean, Gen 1's going to be a grind, but I think we're going to have a lot more fun with some of these later games. Although, the last thing we do in Yellow, I am going to reset the save. And you're going to watch me live try to figure out how to do the 8th floor glitch and get us a viable Mew. That would be pretty cool. Alright, we've caught a second Nidoran. I am running low on balls, which means I am just gonna have to go through and battle probably for a while, stack up some money, and then catch some more. Let's gain a level, why not? No? Okay. Okay. Dude, these Rattata just don't want to show up. Jeez. Level 7? Yeah, this thing's a little beast. Oh, that might hurt. Let's see, yeah, that might hurt. Gust is a normal type move in Gen 1. Nice. Dog. Come on. There we go. Oh, look at this. Us using the red health? Speedrun strat style? As you can see, some of the sounds don't play while you're in red health. And for speedrunners, that is actually a way that they try to optimize their world record times, is by having their Pokemon on low health almost as much as possible. Oh, I do have it in my party, right? No, I don't. Shit. Alright, let's check on this Rattata. Alright, so we're going to deposit you. And we'll deposit one of you. And I'll deposit one more. That's good. And then... So which one's the one that I just caught? Is it this one? Yes. Oh, I don't even have to withdraw. What am I doing? Yeah, I think this one's also definitely male. Yeah, this one's male. Alright, and this one I already checked that one. That one's male too. Alright, well. And see, Gen 1's the only problem with collecting all these gender differences, but we'll be fine once we get to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It is an interesting mechanic, though, at least. Alright, last Nidoran male. Alright, alright. So now I just need these female Rattata. And it's my last Pokeball. Alright, so we'll see what happens. We're gonna have to go through Viridian Forest here now. Nope, that thing's definitely male. Damn it! That sucks. Alright, so we're gonna head through Viridian Forest, though we are gonna level up Nidoran. Because, right, he still does learn double kick, right? I hope so. That's probably a good time to check that. Alright, let's see. Gen 1. He learns double kick at level 43. Fuck. Alright, well that's not happening then. Alright, so then I might need to go in and catch... Let's see if I go to Route 22. Can I get... Okay, I can get Mankey in Route 22. So that's what we'll have to do. We'll grab that potion. Why not? Oh, man. Do I want to fight these trainers right now? Probably. Oh, I do need to fight one of them, though. I'll fight you. Oh, you're not a trainer. Sorry. You are, though. Oh, this is not gonna go well. I don't like that. Switch train it is, bud. Do I even wanna? No, I really should be training as Rattata, right? Doesn't Rattata... No, this is something I'm gonna have to check on. And doesn't Gen 1 Rattata learn Super Fang? Okay, that's a level 34. What about Raticate? Does Raticate learn early? 41. That could be good, though, for Elite Four. But by then, I should have the type advantages that I'm looking for anyway. Oh, weird. I think I could enable speed up on here, but I feel like if I'm playing the original cartridges, I want to try to play it at normal speed, even as much as it might bore me to death for this first generation. $70. Oh, you broke ass. Broke. Don't you know Pokeballs cost $200 nowadays, and you got 70 Poké-Dollars on you? Man. Do I have a Pikachu? Yeah, I do. Yeah, let's fight. Come on. What do you got for me? See, I just want to get through and like finish these games so that I can show off some cool stuff. I want to do the 8th floor glitch. I'm not gonna like feign my reaction, right? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Whoa! Whoa! It's an Nidoran female!" Because I see YouTubers do that all the time, and I'm like, I get it. Like, it definitely pulls in the views. But genuinely, I'm sorry. It's just a 30% encounter on the second round of the first game is not gonna get me jumping for joy. And it also sucks because Gen 1 doesn't have any shinies. Well, I guess if I transform up, I might have some surprise shinies, but we're not gonna know when we're encountering these things if we have shinies or not. Alright, 90, 160. I could just sell a potion, honestly. I don't know why I'm... that's why. Alright, we're not catching whatever this is. Yeah, Pidgey, no. But I should fight you anyway. Actually, why even? No, why should I? No. I'll grind off stream, because that's not even the point of this. I can just do my catching mods and progressing the story, and going through and leveling stuff up afterwards. Because if you think grinding for encounters is boring, sitting here and trying to grind level up in Gen 1, that's like watching paint dry. That is not good. Oh. I am going to actually, though, I'm going to waste one of these potions here on Pikachu. Even though the Poke Center's right there, I don't care. Come on. Give me Mankey. Nope. Give me Mankey. Nope. Yes! Yes! I know I just made fun of people doing that, but generally kind of popping off for that. And of course. I already collected that potion. I have to say, playing Gen 1 on controller is fun. Although I am patiently waiting for my Game Boy player to come in. man, oh man. Well, this will be helpful for Misty's gym. Yeah. This is riveting, exciting action. Man. Potion. Yeah. Oh man. Dude, I forgot how much I hate Gen 1. Man. Oh, brother. Another potion. Great. Grape! Wow! It's funny with yellow, though. I genuinely, if this was red or blue, I would not be using Pikachu or Raichu. I would just be waiting to get that Zapdos. Zapdos in Gen 1 is so good. There's Caterpie. Like I said, no Weedle in the Viridian Forest here in yellow. Metapod. Let's see, how much money do I have? 400. Alright, I can buy 2 Pokeballs. Great. Just excellent. Oh, there we go. I keep mixing up my A and B buttons on this. I'm using an Xbox controller right now. That's it. Next stream I might switch over to my... I do have, for what I was using for the Nintendo Switch, a USB-powered GameCube controller. That was originally meant for the Switch one that I could definitely plug into here and use. I'll probably use that next time. It'll feel more native. Like, straight up, Gen 1 is, to me, it's so boring. I mean, it also doesn't help that I wasn't alive when Red and Blue came out. I was when Yellow came out. But I was too busy probably drooling and crying and shit to be playing this. Please, I want to go and get Mankey. I would just like a Mankey. Okay. Wow. Surprising I got through an entire patch of grass without running into a trainer battle. Come on, Mankey. Oh, let me check. Does Mankey have a difference with his gender difference? I don't think he does. Okay, no, he doesn't. Alright, just making sure. Just making sure. Damn, Pikachu. Alright then. I'm gonna switch over to Nidoran. My bad. My fault. My fault. I don't even know why I'm grinding right now. Alright, back to Mankey. Oh, Spearow. That's nice. Thank you. Damn, come on. Oh, jeez. Can you please just give me the Mankey? Thank you. Well, right back at you, pal. Alright, please no crits. Thank you. Nice. Alright, now we're gonna heal up. We're gonna bring Mankey out. And then we're gonna get to fighting, I guess. Get to scrapping. Probably better off fighting down here, right? Okay, let me see a second. Now, can I... Is there any way for me... I was looking to see if there was... Is it in here? No. Alright. I'll have to figure out a fast forward button on this emulator later. It is a port of MGBA, but it's run through sort of its own playback software from the operator hardware that I'm using. Alright, Pidgey. Let me check the alert set here. Let's just be... Because with Mankey... Okay, it learns low kick at 9. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so this isn't an insane grind. Jeez. Come on. Alright, thank you. Let's see, I think I'll just beat Brock, and then... So we'll grind up this Mankey, we'll beat Brock. And then I'll probably just pick this up again tomorrow. But then, in between... I think off-stream, I'll just... After Brock, I'll do some leveling up on this team. Come on, we're 3 more levels away. Ooh, Rattata, do we catch one? Not right now. Why not? Oh, Horn Attack's actually pretty nice, unironically. Oh, man, Gen 1. There's Pidgey. We're learning on the fly here. Just gotta get to level 9. Come on. Yeah, I think once I beat Brock, I'm gonna end stream. We're gonna do like real, like, I'm talking like Minecraft style off-screen grinding, and I'm just gonna put together a team that will just blitz through a ton of this. Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing this off camera afterward. We're almost there. We're so close. Let's see, are there any battles I missed? I don't remember if I battled that guy. Yeah, I did. Darn. My goodness, this is just the most exciting thing on the planet, isn't it? And see, if I wasn't gonna get copyright striked, I would totally be playing some like Family Guy in the corner of this. Of course. How much XP do I need to level up? 57, alright. man. Oh, I forgot. I forbore. Ooh, do we have something good for... Alright, I think one more and we should be good. Oh, come on. Bye-bye. There we go. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Or not. Or not. Alright, we're gonna heal up and we're gonna take on Pewter. Fight me, fight me, fight me. I don't remember anything. I think it's Sandshrew though. I think I'm done. Alright, Diglett. Yeah, see, that's not what I... Oh, that's actually really powerful. That's actually nice. Yeah, there's Sandshrew. Sandslash is actually pretty good in Gen 1. It learns Earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. That was a close call. I'm just wandering around aimlessly at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Alright, so we're going to bring in Mankey. We're going to try to wreck house here against Brock. And like I said, then I'll take the rest of the night off-stream to do some off-stream grinding here on this GB operator. Just because I think if I can blitz through his gym leaders, that would make Gen 1 move a lot smoother. Mostly because, dude, that's just not... The whole purpose of this is not for me to beat the gym leaders, it's for me to catch every Pokemon. And I want to get to the catching portion, and the game doesn't really open up until after a few gym badges. So, like I said, I think if I grind specifically Pikachu, because I really don't want to miss any evolutions off stream. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just take... I'll take good old Pikachu and just grind the hell out of it, so I can use it to bulldoze everything for a while. Well, Mankey should do pretty well here in this fight. Alright, Onix. I think if I remember, Onix just uses Bide, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Alright, we'll be fine. Yep, and easy peasy after what felt like way too much grinding. Gen 1 is just absolutely brutal. It is. It's the worst. However, we do get badge boosts as well. The money's good. We'll need that for Pokeballs. Bide, we are 100% not teaching our Pokemon Bide. Brock, I hate to break that to you. Yeah, I know. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Can you please stop talking to me? Thank you. Alright. That works for me. Just wanted to get it started at least. It'll be... yeah, that's fine. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna do a little bit of grinding, and then I'll probably just stream this again tomorrow. And if the grinding session goes well, which, don't ask me why, but I know it's gonna go really well. We'll just come in, we'll blitz through some of these more gym leaders, and be able to open up this game and really start to, you know, rack up money, get Pokeballs. And I can actually start catching shit and start talking about some of the mechanics of different Pokemon and talk about, you know, measuring gender in Gen 1 and all these different things. So that'd be really cool. So until then, you know, peace out and apologies for the sort of boring grind of the first gym in Gen 1.